So in the previous class, we had looked at this particular slide. We were studying about the ecological successions. We have understood what primary and secondary successions, right? So primary succession andrenu, where exactly the primary succession can take place, what is secondary succession, what is pioneer species, right? So all this we have already studied in the previous session, right? So, and also what happens to any ecological succession, the proceedings of the ecological succession, if they are disturbed, any serial stage will revert or will come back to its former or its previous serial stage barutte, right? All these things we have studied already in the previous session, and we have also studied about succession of plants. There are two different types of succession of plants we have studied, which are those, one is called as xerarch and the other is called as hydrarch succession. So these two are based on habitat succession, yelli yava jagadalli agtide annodra basis mele we have got hydrarch and xerarch succession, right? So but both of these successions, they end at a climax community that will be in what condition? In the mesic condition. What is the meaning of mesic? I have already told you in the previous class. Medium water condition, mesic condition, neither too dry nor too wet. Anta ಒಂದು condition ಅಲ್ಲಿ end ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ, right? So now we will proceed forward with the primary succession on rock. ರಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಡ್ರೈ ಏರಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂತದ್ದು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ xerarch succession. Now, so how exactly on a rock does it take place? So in the primary succession on rock, lichens can be the first set of living organisms or first species of living organisms to be appearing. So rock anta helidre, we are talking about the primary succession, and on the rock that is starting from the xerarch condition, right, or xeric condition. So this lichen, what it can be called as? This is the first species of living organisms appearing on a bare rock in the primary succession. It can be called as, yes, pioneer species. Yes, so which are able to secrete once these lichens are going to form. ನಾನು ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದುಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ವೆದರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. By chance the spores of lichens, if they fall on that rock, then what happens? They sprout there because of the moisture, temperature. If all the favorable conditions are present abundantly, then definitely they will thrive there, right? So not only that, they will secrete more acids, they will generate more organic matter, which in turn helps to weathering of the rocks even more and more of soil formation. ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಫರ್ಟೈಲ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಲೇಟರ್, ಇದರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪೇವ್ ಅ ವೇ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅ ವೇ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಲ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಾಯಿಲ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟೆಂಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಬೈಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದನ್ನ, ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವನ್ನ ಸ್ಫಾಗ್ನಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಯು ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ as soil binders, they also release a lot of organic acids and organic matter will be increased once again, and soil tends to become even more fertile, even more wet, or we can say even more moist, right? So as a result of which the soil becomes, it will be capable of supporting more life forms. Now they are which time succeeded by obviously bigger plants. What kind of bigger plants? Maybe pteridophytes appear, or maybe small angiosperms appear, maybe herbaceous plants appear, right? And finally, so it may take thousands of years, finally lead to the climax community or the climax forest community, which will be almost stable with the external conditions of the environment, right? So this forest community cannot be easily replaced or cannot be easily changed. So in next serial stages irudilla. right? So it has to be destroyed by a very long process, or maybe a very destructious process anta karibodu, right? So maybe through that particular kind of, maybe like forest fire irbodu, ಅಥವಾ maybe a flood irbodu, maybe volcanic eruptions irbodu, ಅಂಥದ್ದೇನಾದರೂ ಆದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ, maybe natural or maybe forest cutting of the forest in a large scale irbodu, ಅಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಾದರೂ ಆದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ this may be affected. Until then, it stays stable there, right? So the climax community remains stable as long as the environment remains unchanged, right? That is what. So this is about the primary succession. With time, so of course, illi modlu xerophytic forest agittu anta helidre, with time it will be replaced by what? The mesophytic ones. Finally, it has to end with the mesophytic or mesic condition ne barabeku. Yakante helidre ನಾವು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದೀವಿ, xerarch condition ಇರಬಹುದು, xerarch succession ಇರಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ hydrarch succession ಇರಬಹುದು. Both they start either from xeric or from hydric and end with what? Mesic condition, right? That is how it is. Now, moving on to see this picture actually depicts how the primary succession in xerarch condition proceeds. You are seeing a bare rock here, exposed bare rock. On this you can see the growth of lichens, right? Slowly these lichens, they take over, and small mosses, that is bryophytes, will start appearing, and slowly small grasses will appear, and along with the grasses, mixed herbaceous plants, they appear, small weeds and all, small shrubs may appear, small angiosperm trees, they start appearing, which may form a small or young forest, right? So slowly it will lead to become a mature forest, and finally a climax forest which cannot be changed easily. This becomes the most stable or climax community. So this picture depicts how the primary succession from the xeric condition proceeds to the mesic condition here. I hope you have understood with this particular example, right? So moving on to the next, primary succession in water. So this was the primary succession in bare rock. That means xeric to mesic ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. And now in this slide, in this we are going to study from hydrarch succession. In the hydrarch succession, how from hydric condition to mesic condition ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. In primary succession in water, the pioneer species may be small phytoplanktons irbodu, right? They are then replaced with time by free floating small angiosperm plants, right? Like small angiosperm plants, free floating anta helidre, they are submerged irbodu, Pistia, Eichhornia irbodu, and then they are in the meanwhile they are replaced by rooted hydrophytes ಅಥವಾ ಸೆಡ್ಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಷಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶಾಲೋ ವಾಟರ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ವಾಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೀಫ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಲೋಟಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅಂತಹ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಅಪಿಯರ್, ದೇ ಟೆಂಡ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಎಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. More and more organic matter accumulates, and more scope for the new organisms to appear, new plants to appear, right? So all this organic matter produced by these plants, maybe free floating irbodu, small phytoplanktons irbodu, adra mele depend agiruvanತಹ animals irbodu, they all die, they excrete there, they tend to increase the organic matter, and because of which what happens, the total volume of the pond tends to decrease year by year, and it may take several hundred years or 1,000 years to completely become flat. Once it becomes flat, so it becomes a marshy area, andre ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. And it may you may see the growth of some grasses there, small herbaceous plants there, and that also finally it will be replaced by small shrubs and trees, and finally to the climax community, once again what? Forest. Right? So that means again from hydric condition to what? Mesic condition only. Yes. So in both cases we have considered the example here, both in hydrarch succession and in xerarch succession. What will be the end climax community? It will be the mesic condition. The climax again would be a forest which is more stable, and it will not be, see, with time the water body converted into land. That means it is a more stable community there. right? So this is the picturization of primary succession in the water, that is hydrarch succession. Here you can see clear water, maybe on the surface small phytoplanktons may start appearing, which may be microscopic, right? And slowly reed swamp stage, ಆ phytoplanktons ನಿಂದ small floating plants ಬರಬಹುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ maybe we can yes, we can go this way. Yes, illinda maybe because of the moisture content here, small grasses may start growing here on the surface. Idurdu waste they may fall here, and because of the seeds of different plants, if they get drowned and rooted plants, the benthic plants anta em karitivi, they may start appearing. Submerged plant stage, right? And submerged plant stage as well as free floating plants like lotus and all, or Pistia eichhornia and all, they start appearing. So all these, they tend to increase the organic matter, as you can see. So from one stage to another stage, the content of the water or volume of the water goes on decreasing here. So reed swamp stage anta helidre, more of such plants appear, and it becomes the depth of the water becomes greatly reduced. It becomes shallow water, right? And then you will see marsh meadow, where largely it will be occupied by grasses. ಮಾರ್ಷಿ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಾಟರ್ ಲಾಗ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರಾಸಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ದೇರ್. ಸಚ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as ಮಾರ್ಷ್ ಮಿಡೋ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಸ್ಕ್ರಬ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಕ್ರಬ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಬ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್. So this can be the climax community here, right? So this will be the most stable community here, right? So like this we study about the both hydrarch as well as xerarch primary successions. Now moving on to the secondary succession in water. In secondary succession, the species invade depend upon the see, it may be on the water or maybe on the soil, so it can be applicable for both. So maybe conditions of the soil irbodu in case of the land, maybe availability of the water or maybe the condition of the water. See, based on that the environment also, andre primary succession complete perish ಆದ ನಂತರವೇ secondary succession ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So if the primary succession, the climax community of the primary succession, so it completely perishes off, then there is a chance for secondary succession, right? So how it may perish off? Maybe because of the external environmental condition, maybe the physical environmental condition anta helidre, maybe because of the human activities irbodu, forest fires irbodu, volcanic eruptions irbodu, athwa earthquakes irbodu, like many natural calamities, right? So basically condition of the soil, availability of the nutrients, the environment, as also the seeds or the other propagules present. So how long it proceeds anta. Since soil is already there, the rate of succession is much faster, and hence climax is also reached more quickly. This we have already understood. Andre secondary succession start agodu bega shuru agutte mattu end agodu bega, andre climax kuda tumba bega reach agutte, because already the soil is there, or maybe seeds are there, right? The water may be there, so already a particular medium is there where one's life existed. That is why it starts quickly and also it reaches the climax community very quickly when compared to the primary succession, right? So in the next class we are going to study this important topic of this chapter called nutrient cycling. Thank you.